By 9:00 a.m., you have likely already made 3 subconscious choices that will dictate exactly when you fall asleep tonight. Welcome to today's deep dive.
Yeah, it is pretty wild how that works.
Right. So, our source material today is this fascinating dialogue transcript between two friends, Rahul and Anita. They're just casually comparing their daily
That's a
routines.
normal chat, really.
Exactly. But our mission here isn't just to redo their schedules. We are going to decode how these tiny everyday choices, from the minute the alarm rings to what they eat for lunch, how those mechanically compound into totally different psychological states and lifestyles.
And what's really fascinating here is how the opening minutes of their day immediately establish their baseline cognitive load.
Oh,
Like
absolutely.
Anita is a classic early bird. She wakes up at 6 a.m. and she doesn't even have to think about her morning.
She just goes on autopilot.
Right? She follows this rigid sequence, brushing her teeth, washing her face, and eating a reliable breakfast of fruit or toast. By removing those early micro decisions, she basically preserves her mental energy for the rest of the day.
Okay, let's unpack this because Rahul takes the complete opposite approach.
He really does.
He wakes up at 7 a.m. He does drink warm water, which is good, but he inconsistently skips breakfast entirely, and he just brushes off Anita's warnings about why it's so important.
Yeah, that is a classic mistake.
I mean, treating your morning like Rahul does isn't just a bad habit.
Mhm.
Mechanically, it's like trying to heat a house by burning the living room furniture.
Oh, well, that is a harsh way to put it, but you are not wrong.
Right. Without that initial fuel, his body just forces a cortisol spike just to find the energy to get out the door. So he is in a stressed reactive state before he even starts his commute.
And that underlying chemical state directly dictates how they handle their work environments.
For sure.
So Anita begins working from home at 8:30 a.m. She manages a steady flow of emails, meetings, and clients.
While Rahul heads to a physical office by 9 a.m.
Yeah, thrust into an environment where he's actively fielding conversations and, handling documents all day.
Which is interesting because Rahul makes this immediate assumption that Anita's work from home setup must just be, nice.
Right, the classic grass is greener thing.
Exactly. But I have to push back on his assumption there. Anita actually admits in their conversation that her days can get pretty boring.
Yeah, she does say that.
Rahul has a commute, sure, but he benefits from a lively, dynamic office. Anita's admission really reveals the hidden isolation of remote work. I mean, she is likely staring at a screen in the exact same room where she just ate her toast.
If we connect this to the bigger picture, you really have to look at how they both handle midday stress.
Oh, the lunch thing.
Yeah, despite those contrasting environments, they share a profound philosophy that simple food is the best.
Simple food,
Right. Anita eats chapati and dal, while Rahul has rice and vegetables.
which is basically the same structural meal.
Exactly. That identical approach to a simple carb and protein mix serves as a physiological anchor. It stabilizes their blood sugar and grounds them.
Whether they're fighting office chaos or work from home isolation.
Spot on.
And here's where it gets really interesting. How they expend that energy during the day dictates completely opposite recovery strategies at night.
Oh, the evening routines are night and day.
Literally, Anita actively unplugs. She deliberately transitions out of her workday by cooking, listening to music, doing evening yoga, and then she enforces a strict 10 p.m. bedtime.
Whereas Rahul opts for entirely passive relaxation.
Yeah, he watches TV and stays up until 12 or 1 a.m., and he even openly admits to Anita that it's way too late.
It is a textbook case of revenge bedtime procrastination.
Wait, really? Revenge bedtime procrastination?
It's a real psychological term. Anita's active unplugging aligns with her core belief that early sleep is healthy. But Rahul spends his entire day reacting to a busy office and running on adrenaline. He basically lacks autonomy during the day, so he subconsciously reclaims control by refusing to go to sleep.
Creating a brutal cycle of circadian misalignment.
Precisely.
So what does this all mean? If Rahul openly admits he loves sleeping in the morning, his late-night TV habit seems totally illogical.
Unless you look at it differently.
Exactly. Until you view it as a desperate grab for personal time, it really makes you reflect on your own routine. Like, are your daily habits deliberately driving you, or are you just letting them drive you?
That raises an important question to leave you with today.
I'm listening.
Anita firmly insists that her early 10 p.m. bedtime is definitively healthy.
Sure, by conventional standards.
But considering Rahul spends his entire day in a highly social, demanding office, could those late solitary hours at 1 a.m. actually be providing him with a necessary mental reset?
Oh, wow. That is a good point.
Right. Is it possible that a chaotic, late-night coping mechanism offers a quiet space for autonomy that a strictly disciplined schedule simply doesn't allow?
That is definitely something to chew on the next time you find yourself awake past midnight.